What's up, everyone? Welcome to Baseball 4 Podcast, episode 58. We're back. Lira over here smiling with his haircut, UCLA sweater. Yeah, we're back. It's been a while since we've been on here. We've been really, really busy. We're going to talk about how busy we are and with our lives, with travel ball and high school baseball and other stuff. But glad to be back here with my fellow host here, co-host, Andy Lira.
Yeah, man. Episode 58. God, when those cameras come on, the smiles guys come on. You know what I'm saying? Gosh, Ricos, I need you to smile, buddy. All right? It's 2026, man.
He just asked me why I was wearing a hat. You just got a haircut. That's
why are you wearing a hat right now?
You just got a haircut. I mean,
you just got a haircut yesterday. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, my hair's not combed, though, so it's all over the place.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, almost 40 and I still have hair. I saw it,
Yeah, you're not stressing enough. Nah.
Oh, I'm stressing enough.
Nah, but yeah, welcome back to episode 58, first episode of 2026. I know we ended off really well with the Rocks. He's back in Mexico.
Shout out to Rocks.
Shout out to Rocks. Shout out to everyone out there, especially those kids in Mexico getting the work in and doing all that developing. So good luck to them this season, and good luck to Los Tigres and everything. And but yeah, man, we're excited to be here.
Baseball season.
It's baseball season, man. Yesterday the catchers and pitchers reported for the MLB. We got the World Baseball Classic in the next couple weeks.
Yeah. Yep.
And so then we have college baseball already starting. Did that start this?
That started today
right?
As we speak. Yep.
So it's exciting, man. It's an exciting time. But let's talk about it, Gus.
First of all, I'm feeling amazing. First of all, a little sore, but I want to shout out my brother with his clothing company, On Deck Threads.
Yeah.
So if you guys out there, if you guys are interested in purchasing a shirt or a hoodie, reach out to On Deck Threads. My brother's running it. It's a pretty catchy name. I like it. I know he was hesitant to bring it out, but I'm glad he did.
Yeah.
And he brought it out the right way. And more colors to come. You know what I mean? Right now, I like the fact that he's just sticking to one color, and that's it. But he's pretty busy with it, and it's a great hobby. It's a great area. It's good for the community. You know what I mean?
Of course.
On deck. So he's busy with that. I'm glad he is. So if you guys out there want to purchase a shirt, a hoodie, some hats might be coming your way. So you reach out to him.
Yeah, no, go support. He does great videos on Instagram as well too. So, he gets his content out there and lets you know. He's always on the field, doing their stuff. So we appreciate him doing that. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the like button. We've been kind of down on that, but let's get to our goal to 300 this year. Hopefully in the next month or two, we'll be able to get to that and do all that so we can get the content going. We have a lot of stuff planned for 2026. Like we talked the other day, it's barely February and we're trying to make moves, and it's happening that way. So, who knows what the podcast can lead to for this year, but we have a good high hopes for it. But let's talk about it, Gus, man. 2026. Rain's coming next week, and high school baseball is to start for us. We'll start
with high school baseball first. That's fine with me. High school baseball's here around the corner. I don't know what year is this for me, but it's been a journey. It's been one heck of a winter season for me. It's taken a toll. Obviously, more responsibilities for me, for all of us. But I'm speaking for myself right now. I'm excited to see our alumni. I'm excited to see, kids that played for, have gone through the program, or the Brace program, obviously, and, see what they do. I keep up with them, on Twitter or Instagram, whatever it is, if I don't reach out to their parents. But good luck to all you guys out there. I hope you guys have a healthy and good luck this year, season. Hopefully you guys win a lot of ball games and get better individually. Respect the game, respect your coaches, and respect your parents, most importantly. Parents do everything for these kids nowadays, buy them everything. Like my 17-year-old asking me for cleats on, he needs them by Tuesday. I'm like, all right, well, you have your own money. No, I'm just kidding. But high school baseball, rain's coming. We got the Eastern tournament coming up in Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's going to get pushed back, I'm sure. Everyone's playing their non-league games, so it's here. It's here. Guys should be excited. For me, when you throw on that jersey, the real one, the pennies, whatever jersey you have out there, and the real uniform, that's when you know it's real. That's when you know it's here. It's a different vibe, different feeling. You're obviously playing for something, and I mean, these kids, if they're not excited, any kid out there play high school baseball, I don't know what to tell you guys, man. You got to be fired up.
Yeah, I mean, this is my first year in high school baseball, so I'm very excited to go and just learn and see what the journey is like. I know we've done the fall, the winter, and it's taken a toll. I know we've gone and we go to brace practice, and we're just like, man, this has been a long day, long week, long months.
Yep.
But one thing we know is we keep pushing and going, and we always talk about getting that second wind. And right now, that's this part of the season for us, and as the players as well. Like some players, found where it's like, hey, we played a little bit of. We're finding the end of winter where these guys are kind of like, this is not so much right now, but season's here, so they're trying to find that second wind as well. And I think that's the most important is to have players have the goal in mind, right, as well as coaches to go and hey, this is the goal. We got to make sure we get there, hold each other accountable, and find the love in the process of getting to that goal. And I think this year, with Birmingham, I think that's where we'll be able to do it and make sure we hold each other accountable and go through our ups and downs with it. But
I mean, you've seen it. It's a lot of you face a lot of adversity. You face a lot of different personalities. Each day is different, and it's hard. It's hard to depending what kind of day the player or the coach is having, and we see each other for quite some hours out there on the field. And to me, baseball, being on the baseball field, for a lot of us, you forget about stuff. You forget, it's like therapy. You forget a lot about almost everything, and you don't check out of life, but we do it for the love, because we love this game. But what's been a challenge for you this fall, winter, since it's your first year coach?
My first year, yeah. The challenge for me, I guess, is really been to when to know to stay in your role or lane in the sense, or to like, hey, I'm gonna say this, right, and hopefully I can get my word out for this time in that sense, right? Because like for myself, I know my role. I know that I'm there to learn and see everything, go from there, but also kind of see like, hey, you know what? I feel like I'm smart in the sense of that and have that baseball IQ to where it's like, hey, maybe you should try this, right, and then kind of do that. So I think it's picking and choosing when to say something, when not to say something. Has been a challenge for me, just because I've always been a guy that's been outspoken.
Nah.
But then, yeah. So
understanding
and knowing that and planning to be like the back row guy and not being mad or sad to where it's like, hey, go get this, go get that, go get this. It's like, well, it's like when you're a freshman, you're starting off and you're doing these things, like you got to do the little stuff. And to me, I take pride in that. So the challenge of me has been just to learn how to like pick and choose when to. Yeah. But the enjoyment of it has been to do the little things that a lot of people's like, I don't, I'll go do whatever I got to do.
What makes us a great team, we bounce ideas from each other, and at the end of the day, our skipper has the last say. But you accepted your role well, and it's hard for any adult to come in and accept a role and not getting told what to do. But it's like, I don't really, I got to set my role, whatever role it is, if it's charting or if it's, go with the outfielders, or if it's, keep track of our hitters, see what pitches are, they see, or whatever it is. It'll get better as the season goes, in the sense of like, there'll probably be more responsibilities. But I mean, I'm talking from experience. It took me a while. I remember, coming up 2014, my first year of coaching varsity baseball, I was so excited to do it. I mean, it was your senior year. Yeah. I had all kinds of ideas, and I brought it up, and some of them got shut down. Some of them we ran with it. My best friend Gamez, out in Chicago, he was coaching first. I want to say yes, he was, right, and calling pitches, and obviously he left, and I had to take over that role. And when I did, I was like, oh man, like it's easier than I thought. I was like, oh, well, how hard is it calling a fastball or slide or whatever he can't hit? But we got better as we went. We have so much charge on hitters, especially in our league. Like, it's like, oh, well, I mean, hopefully, did he make an adjustment? And if he did, well, he beat us. And if he didn't, well, we're going to keep throwing that pitch.
I mean, think about it. Like, charting's really, like, we always talk about analytics, right? And how the MLB and all them do it. To me, it's like, I'm not doing it here to take charting or analytics as what the whole game is about, but I think it's about understanding, like, hey guys, your pitches are going here, first pitch fastball all the time. You guys got to like not being afraid to talk to these hitters as well and be like, hey, you know what?
Yeah.
I was a PO in high school my senior year. I may not have been hitting, but I for sure charted. So I was like,
you got a base hit in the alumni game. What are you talking about? You got a line drive. We got to bring that video up.
Yeah. No, I definitely pieced up a ball, but
he stole second base. He said,
yeah, I did.
He called me after, and he was like, "Man, I did this. I picked the guy off." I said, "Man, you about to give you that trophy right now for MVP."
Nah, no. The MVP was a couple other guys, but no, like and taking pride in that. I think, especially with the pitching, like you call the pitches, and I'm like, hey, what is this guy doing? It's like you always got to be on it. Be ready to go, and then you're also learning the game the more you do that, and then you're building a relationship with these kids. Like, hey, he got you on this changeup last time, or like, hey, what was that pitch?
The hardest thing coming in as a new coach, and I'll be 39 this year, but bringing in coaches to the past, I know, bringing in coaches from the past, like young coaches like yourself, is the biggest thing. Is these kids got to respect you. Yeah. These kids they look at you like, who is this? And when you do have a say, they'll look at you kind of funny, but they got to respect you. And we as coaches, as veterans, you can say, well, we got to make sure they respect you, and the respect level has to be there. So, did they look at you kind of funny the first couple of weeks? Maybe, yeah, they did. But then once you prove yourself and you stay consistent with your work and what you do, and you don't miss a day or and they'll look at you like, okay, this guy's for real.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing to me. It's like, and being in as an ex-player and going with new coaches like yourself and all these people, like coming in, where it was more of like, do you know what you're talking about? Can you do what I can? Like, can you do what you're talking about? Like, a lot of these players ask that, and it's a real thing. Like, can you come in and do this? Like, don't talk to me. And to me, it's like the alumni game is to kind of show these kids, like, if I really wanted to, I could probably still go do it, right? And I think that respect, like,
gas, he said.
I like that respect level of the kids. Like, they're like, what the hell? Like, you can. I'm like, yeah. I mean, I have a position,
like a
but
Lou
I think
that's Lou Lappy's dad said you still
look like a player now, but not a high school player. More of a Sunday league player now. But yeah, so I think it's what, believe it or not, though, travel ball, really coaching at travel ball, I'm really glad I started there because it really, like, it's put us through, and especially myself, like, do this, man. And like, if you can handle travel ball, if you can handle travel ball at a high level, a lot of things can happen. And believe it or not, playing against or like coaching travel ball and all that, you get to see these kids grow up.
Yes.
So myself, it's like, okay, there's kids here that I've coached and coached against.
Yeah.
So then you go and you see that, and there is that respect level where it's like, hey man, remember a 12, you 13, you guys did this, you programmed this, you're coaching it. So I think that respect level helps too.
Yeah.
But overall, travel ball helped me deal with a lot of coaching emotions. I'll tell you that.
It's pretty cool to see like a Sean Perro. We placed here at Canyon the other day. We got our butts kicked, our last preseason game. But, the respect level, again, I said the respect level, seeing Sean Perro, he gave all of us a big hug before the game, hours before the game. And, Mom, if she gave me his cleats, and can you give them to Sean? I was like, Sean doesn't change, and he's going to LSU. I don't think he's going to go to LSU. I think he'll get drafted. But seeing him, and Jordan Leon at third, that to me, that's like a win for the program, win for all of us. Like, oh wow, these guys are playing, high school baseball. A lot of these kids out there, it's pretty cool to watch these kids continue to play the sport that we all love. But we'll get into travel ball now since you mixed it in. Let's get into travel ball world. Woo! Speak on it, Lira.
Man, it's at this point, man, it's always like something.
If it's not something, it's boring.
Yeah, I think it's true though, because when I wake up, I'm like, all right, cool. And then you're gonna mess at 8 a.m, and you're like, oh man, here we go.
Yeah.
And it keeps
every day. It's a learning experience for all of us. It's I wish coaches can coach and parents can just be parents, but that's going to be hard to do. It really is, because some parents want to be too involved with their kid's career, which I understand. But at the end of the day, it's like we play at the highest level, or we play any level, and these parents just gotta, like, let their kid be. You know what I mean? Speaking for my own self, like I let my kid be at the age of 12. I give him to all you guys through the program. I wouldn't even go to his games because I was coaching another team, but And right now we have a pretty good relationship, and that's the most important part, because these kids will come back to you parents. They'll come back to you for whatever that if they need something.
Yep.
Like, hey, I need cleats. I need my coach is requiring to have a team bag, and can you purchase it for me, mom, dad, and whatever it is. And watching parents walk into the kids' game. Watching the game it's something that we all wanted. We all want as a kid. It's like. So parents don't ruin it for your kids out there. Players, be players. Keep getting better. Like we told our guys last night, it's baseball season. Baseball season's here. We're gonna extend you guys out a little further out with innings on the mound. I feel like we did a pretty good job of ramping you guys up. Took care of you guys in the fall, winter. We started off with fastball, changeup. Now we're full go. So we're not gonna overdo it with these arms, but like throw Saturday and Sunday at the higher, especially with the 14s. These kids, they're on their way to high school. And that's exciting to see what high school they go to. I wrote a couple of letters of recommendations for some of these kids, and talked to a couple of high school coaches, and that's exciting for me because they're going to go there to that high school and hopefully play and make a big impact.
Yeah, I mean that's the beauty of the child ball world. Is where the kids get to see the development and you get to be a part of it. And then when they go into the high school and you go and you start to realize that the process and the journey, like you start to enjoy it as a coach, where it's like they start asking you questions, the parents are asking for advice, and then you go and you let them know and you steer them to the right direction. Or it's like sometimes you got to be realistic, where it's like you want to go there, all right, cool, man, but this year may not be for that. You may want to hold back and then give yourself a better chance the next year after that, and then you can be able to go and get what you want. And then parents go, wait, what? And it's like, yeah, I'm not saying that he can't play, but he may need a year to develop. Where it's like, do you want to be a freshman, or are you okay with, be as a freshman and you go to play JV for a year and you go play varsity for 3 years? Like, if you're okay with that, great, go here and we can help you out with that. But if you want to put your best foot forward and try to go 4 years, then this is another option. And then you have the other kids that just go and are already good, are already developed, and they're already there to go and succeed to whatever high school they do, right? I think, and the program, and as 14s and 13s and all that, they've all been in different high schools. Like they'll go play private schools and they'll go play other public schools and other this, because some people drive out an hour away, 2 hours away to come to our practices to be a part of it. And I think that's, for myself, being a part of it now, a little bit closer than I was years before. The process of these kids and these parents that have, some of them have no idea, some have a clue. Right. And then you're here to give them that. And I think it's brought us in to really enjoy it. Now you see the kids, and the kids develop a different relationship with you.
They do.
Like they start to ask a little bit more grown man questions, and you say, right, like, hey, because does your facility have that? Hey, does that high school have this? Does it have that? Is it hybrid? Is it not? Like, and you going, damn, okay. And now as coaches and us, we want to be educated in it to be able to give the kids the right information.
Right.
To do that. Well, you're still developing to play baseball and trying to have fun and go play games in on a weekend on a tournament
for an hour and 45 minutes, which just flies by.
So it's, to me, it's shown a different side of travel ball, where it's like, okay, this is the side where it's like, damn, like you're consulting these kids or parents to where it's like,
we're role models. We should be consulting these kids every Thursday night practice, because it leads into the weekend, to remind them, or even Tuesday, whatever night it is. I remind these kids, like, act right at school. Sometimes you get distracted, you fall into the wrong trap, or you're wearing Braves baseball academy across your chest, or if you can wear a hat that day, you take the camel hat that we have, and God forbid you do something dumb that day, and there's cameras everywhere now, and you're wearing Braves baseball academy across your chest, and we could just easily get an email like so and so belongs to your program and represents your program, and that's not right. So we preach that as well. We ended the night yesterday. You heard, like, hey, make sure you guys act right at school, and because that's important. Without those grades, you can't play high school baseball.
Yeah, and that's and hopefully no one really experiences it, but it's a humbling experience, man. When you think you have it all, you think you're just bigger than itself, and then you get humbled with, hey, you don't have grades, you can't play, and you're like, wait, what?
Yeah.
never thought it was a possibility. It's like, yeah, dude, it happens, you know. And it sucks because some parents just have no idea because they're so busy
Yeah.
working and doing all this, and it, you know. So that's why with our shows and the whole program, we always tell these coaches and these kids to, hey, just because your mom and dad may not be there, or they're not there all the time because they're always working, providing for you.
Right.
Hold yourself accountable to understand, like, hey, don't let them out down this way and do all that. And so I think, you know, everybody's been a great job of it, and we've been here doing it all. But it's 2026 spring season, man. It's here. We're gonna go full throttle, and you know, time
We
to
have
keep
Texas
up.
coming up for our 14-year-old in a couple weeks. Texas is around the corner, and then our summer trips.
You got
Our
Arizona going around the corner.
Arizona for a 14-year-old, and
There you go.
who else is going to Arizona? 9U's
I
going to
think 90's going to
Arizona.
Arizona. Yeah.
Our summer trips are gearing up, so it's that I don't look at it as it's spring. I look at it more like, oh, it's that time of season time. You know what I mean?
Spring, summer.
Spring, summer. Like, oh, okay, we got to get ready for summer ball and all that stuff. But yeah, man, I'm excited for baseball season. It's here. It's been here. But for me, it's like for the high school level, it's like, okay, what am I missing? Do I have this? Do I have that? Make sure my backpack is ready to go the night before. Clean it out every now and then.
Hey,
And,
as a coach, do you lay out your uniform? Because I know as a player, I
no,
did.
no, I don't. It stays in my locker. It stays in my locker unless I got to bring it home to wash it. But
That's okay. I know. In this room, we were using it to hang,
to hang our uniforms.
to hang uniforms before I
Last
get
year,
ready
or
for
2
me.
years ago, I
So
think it was. But yeah, no, I don't do all that. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to get this going. It's going to be a fun season. It's going to be, travel ball, managing travel ball in high school. It's tough. It's not easy.
yeah, for sure. We got to be on the lookout too, because we're gonna have brace nights at the high school stuff. And all that. We have quite a bit of late night games against pretty good teams and all that. But for the kids to get to see that, and also to go see it's a little transition here, but to go see college baseball, man, whether it be CSUN, UCLA, that the number one team in the country. I know everybody tells me, well, you didn't even go to school there. I know there's a lot of people we didn't go to school with, but we still cheer them on. And so, yeah, man, how do you think about college baseball, man? UCLA is number one in the country. I seen a post from your brother, and I did appreciate it, and I did not know that UCLA has stayed together for the last 3 years, and they started off 19-33.
Yep.
And then they made it to the College World Series. Now they're the number one team in the country. Not one person transferred. They all stayed together, and now look at them too. I said, at the end of the day, I think people need to understand that those are the teams that usually make it to the College World Series. You'll have one or two that get transfer portal guys and go all there, but you'll get those Cinderella teams where it's like 3-4 of them.
Yeah.
They've been together. They're all seniors now. They've been through the thick and thin. I think Coastal Carolina was one of those teams that did that, right? And now you come in and you got UCLA doing that, where it's like they got a little bit taste of it last year.
Right.
I think they choked. They know that.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I think John Savage does a great job there, recruiting guys and getting guys better. So, am I surprised that these guys didn't transfer out after going 19-13? Not really, because they probably,
you gotta be a little shocked, just
a little bit, yeah,
little
of
bit.
course, because all this NIL money that's out there now for these kids. I mean, I'm sure Texas Tech and Oregon State, all those schools reached out to all these kids and said, "Hey, transfer over," and they didn't.
Especially the shortstop, right?
Yeah, the shortstop. Yeah, that's a lot of respect to those kids, to be honest with you, because we had a CSUN head coach here, last year, and he said he can't keep a kid here for 3 years. You know what I mean? So those kids that went 19-33, and they made the CWS the next year, and then now they're ranked number one team in the country, and they play at 5 p.m. tonight, and have the best infield. Phoenix Call at second. That beautiful field right there. Phoenix Call at second from Calabasas. You got Rich Cholowski from Chandler, Arizona. Raymond Martin from Servite High School. So those guys, they've been through the thick and thin at the high school, all homegrown. And, I mean, I think them not leaving was already established at a very young age. It probably goes to show you that they didn't bounce from high school to high school from travel ball team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
I mean, seriously, it's something that was, in their identity since at a very young age. I'm sure that these kids were really, really good at a very young age, and they didn't go from team to team to team. They didn't go guest play every weekend. No, they stuck to their local little league, or who knows? I mean, I know Phoenix Call went to Calabasas. You know what I mean? Like he didn't go to Calabasas, Agoura, Morrow Park. You know, I'm sure he lives in that area. He didn't go. It's like let's write it out. So it's like I'm at UCLA. Why would I leave?
Yeah, no, that's a great point right there. Where it's like, it's getting the development. They realize like we're here to develop. As freshmen, they had crazy right. A lot of freshmen come in, but they understood the assignment. Where it's like, hey, especially at coaches, you can be honest with these players and be like, look, you can go here, you can go there, do that, but
Right.
culture is everything, man. And UCLA has the culture of winning, and John Savage has done a great job of it. And of course, there's been hiccups and there's been times here and there, but for them to be a part of this transition where they became that team
Right.
must feel amazing to these kids, man, because it's like, a lot of them could get drafted this year. A lot of them can go and do all
A lot
that.
will
And
get drafted this year. I mean, you got Easton Hawk from Granada Hills. He's a top prospect there.
Closer,
The
right?
closer.
Yeah.
And, he didn't have the best high school career. I mean, he was so close of winning a city title, but, they never got there. And he faced some serious adversity at Granada, and now look at him. He finally found his home and he's found his comfort zone where a lot of these kids, play for some coaches that probably feel really uncomfortable, I should say. And once you get to that one coach or that one program, you find that love for the game again. You know what I mean? And that's so important for these kids at a very young age. Like and if we have them, then parents should be straight up with us. Like, hey, this kid's not falling in love with this game. He's not doing what he's supposed to be doing at home. He's not hydrating, whatever, eating the proper food and this and that. He's not preparing for a game. You don't just go in and go play a game like, oh, I have a game day. It's game day today. No, it starts a couple of days prior to that. If it's a Wednesday game, we'll start hydrating on Monday.
shoot, that starts at the beginning of the school year, man. That should never waver for an athlete. And that's the difference between a lot of these athletes. I gotta understand. It's like travel ball, it's all year round, but you're not really preparing yourself for a season, right?
Right.
Because you realize that seasons every weekend. Like for some of these kids, over here when you get to high school, when you get to college, you get to MLB, you're preparing for a season,
Yeah.
right? That can last. And if you realize the older you get, the farther and more season that it gets.
And you got to understand that some high school programs have a blueprint, like whatever blueprint that is that they believe in, but they might start in October, their fall workout program. Some of us start in August. Some of us start, whatever it is. And from going, let's just say from August to June, how much toll your body can take. You know what I mean? It's like it could potentially break down if you don't take care of it.
Yeah.
And plus they got school, plus they got lives outside of everything. They probably have girlfriends,
Yeah.
and I mean, it's tough. It's tough. I mean,
Yeah.
now social media nowadays, they got to make sure they put their post up on TikTok.
Yeah, I mean, we got in just had a conversation with some people and realized like how much recovery and strength and all that is very important to get you through a 3-4 month season, right? Like as much as you think, oh, I need to go play 8 months to get ready for these 3 months, it's actually the opposite, man. A lot of people realize is like, no, you need to actually strengthen your body up,
Yeah.
and the strengthening is a process. It's not a 2 month and you're done, ready to go. No, it's a hey, are you weak on? Are you fast or are you weak on your first step? This that. Okay, that's gonna take a week, a month, a month and a half to fix that.
Yep.
Okay, are you off balance? Are you this? You're that? And okay, now it's gonna take 2 months or a month and a half to fix that.
Right.
And then to fix this while you're still throwing here and there to keep your arm in shape or your body in shape, and then you get ready for season. Now it's like, oh, on go. We're here, and your body can take that toll. You're not
Right.
playing games. You're not out there throwing.
But just imagine the kids that
7
go from,
innings.
especially the 14-year-olds, but just imagine how they go from playing 5 games in 2 days from travel ball, and we're all guilty for it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Playing. If you make it out all the way to championship game, you play 3 games in 1 day, and then you go. So that ends. They graduate. They get to a high school, and it's from August to June. You're like, wait a minute. Well, we're not playing every weekend now. We're not. Now it's a different kind of workout. It's a different kind of movement, whatever it is, and their bodies might break down. Their bodies might not be able to take that. Because they don't practice just 2 days a week and go play every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's different. It's totally different. And I've been, might write a book one day. Oh, no, sorry. I'm going to pay somebody to write a book one day. I ain't gonna write no book.
Yeah.
But going back to UCLA baseball, ranked #1 in the country. I think they're going to be great. They're going to be great. Texas Tech, they have the Texas series going on right now in Texas. Vandy's there, Texas Tech. Matt Quintanar, he played for me when he was 7 through 10, I think it was. I remember he was 8 years old, wore a ball off his face, didn't even cry. He was always tough. He was always a tough kid. He's a grinder. He went to Hart High School, and then I think he went to he was supposed to go to Pepperdine. That didn't go through, and then he went to a JC, I believe, right? JC, and then believe it or not, yeah, JC, and then he ended up at Texas Tech. Now he's starting for Texas Tech as we speak. Daniel Flores, I think it's his third year at Cal State Monterey Bay. He's throwing the ball pretty well. I got to make time to go watch him play. Our alumni, one of our coaches, when he has time, and he's always a hard worker. He's a grinder horse.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a couple guys out there playing college baseball right now. USC new stadium. I think it's done. I know. Don't give me that look.
Is it going to actually be put to use?
It sure is.
Is it actually?
Shout out to USC baseball.
It's going to be put out to use by Birmingham more than anything.
I don't know about all that. We got a job to do. But Diego Velasquez, good luck to you. Local kid from here, 818.
That's right, Crespi?
Crespi, yep. He played for the Braves for a little bit as well. He that was the first team I actually took to carry USA baseball. He was on that team. So, yeah, man, USC with a new stadium. I was there a couple weeks ago, MLK weekend, I want to say it was, and watching Drew play, and we couldn't sit in the stands. We had to watch the game from the parking structure.
Because the stands wasn't...
It wasn't ready to go, so I'm kind of curious to see what it looks like, at night. And CSUN down the street, they play at 5 today. I might...
You got the night game?
Nah, I'm not going to say I'm going to go to that. I might go. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. But, yeah, they got the night game. CSUN has lights, so that's not a bad it's down the street from here. It's like,
it looks good, too, at night.
Yeah.
We've been there. Yeah. We've had a Braves night with that, and we're hopefully we can make that happen again. Where we have a night there where we bring everybody around, and I think that was dope. And it's good for CSUN itself, right? I think, I'm hoping that CSUN can get up there and look more of as a top D1 for people and go out there and make it known and go compete. I think that's the biggest thing.
For sure. For sure.
Any D1 you go out there and all that, it's always good to go D1 and compete. But like we've always talked about it, you got to be the right D1, right? Just because it's a big name and just because it's big this, big that. If it doesn't work out for you, it's okay to go to D1 where you're going to be playing all 4 years and you go out there and make it happen, right? Same thing with the UCLA guys. These dudes could have, left or do whatever, but they stayed. They understood their assignment. They understood that they're going to have a starting spot here. They're going to play. Just about keeping it.
They know they're on a mission. They got a taste of what getting to Omaha.
They're gonna win it.
You know what I mean? I don't know about all that, but
yeah, they're gonna win.
They got a taste of getting to Omaha and actually playing for something, what it meant. So now they're like, okay, with everyone stays healthy. They got a pretty young pitcher there, Angel Cervantes. I want to say he's from Warren High School. Got drafted, denied it, and went to UCLA. Yeah. So that's pretty cool to see. Changing up before anything, we have 2 high schools from Texas coming into town next week. I believe they're playing at Birmingham, depending on the rain, what it looks like. But you got Marcus and South Carroll, Texas. They're both really good. So if you guys want to come out and watch some baseball, they play Sierra Canyon next week. We'll put it out there. That way you guys can come watch some good baseball. They're pretty good.
At Birmingham, right?
At Birmingham. They're supposed to be playing at Birmingham. That's if we target. I think we are going to target the field.
Yeah, we are.
So changing it up a little bit, let's talk about Dodger baseball.
Ooh.
We got some pickups, huh? I'm gonna say I'm part of it, but
no, we are part of it.
I mean, I feel like I'm part of it,
first
man.
Of all,
it's like
we're gonna
back to back.
If we're gonna talk about the Dodgers, there is the pickups. That's all amazing. But the biggest pickup is Reggie Smith Sr., man, getting inducted to the Legacy baseball,
the legends
baseball thing.
Yeah,
I think that's
August
phenomenal,
15th.
man. I think
yeah.
Like getting coached by him in 2014, of you being around him your first year around Reggie, and how much we've learned, and having him around, helping out the kids and helping us out, having his son RJ around, like it's been a blessing to be a part of that. And he's affected so many lives. He's affected so many positives and everything. Where it's like, for him to get that recognition,
Yeah.
I think it's
He deserves it.
it's really
He
amazing.
deserves it. I just heard a little interview with him and AM 570, I believe, and he said he's very humbled for him to get inducted into the Legends Hall of Fame at Dodger Stadium August 15th. I'm pretty sure we'll be there.
Yeah, we'll definitely try to make it.
He's very humbled, and he said he wanted to cheer up. I think it's great. He deserves it. There's a lot of legends on, that he's going to be next, part of that. So that's great, man.
Yeah, man, and
awesome.
A lot of his legacy in that coaching staff at Dodgers too. Like, believe it or not,
Yeah.
PD, you got a lot of people that he's affected there.
Yeah.
That has been a part of. So
Yeah.
not only has he blessed us in the Valley and blessed us, especially him and Encino with everything, he's blessed the Dodgers organization too with really good,
Yeah, great mentor, amazing
he's
mentor.
mentored.
I've learned so much from him. What to do, what not to do, and
Yeah.
how to carry yourself and how to handle certain conversations and all that stuff. So shout out to Reggie Smith Sr. out there. Congratulations. We can't wait to watch you get inducted into the Hall of Fame because we definitely there.
Yeah, and hopefully in August 15th when it happens, that you hear the trumpets come out. Yeah,
Oh man, Edwin Diaz.
Diaz,
Diaz.
man.
They went out and got Edwin Diaz. Like they need help. Do they need help in the bullpen?
Yes, we do. Did you not see the bullpen that we did last year? It wasn't the bullpen.
Go ahead.
It was the starters.
Okay,
The year
there you go,
before
there
that
you
was the
go.
bullpen.
You're gonna tell me Yamamoto and Roki Sasaki can't come out of the bullpen anymore?
No, you don't want Rohan Sasaki to be a starter, but I mean, if he becomes a reliever,
Yeah.
that's a beneficial for everybody. but
Yeah, no, I mean nothing wrong with getting Edwin Diaz. I think that's great.
the biggest surprise to me was Kyle Tucker.
Kyle
I didn't
Tucker.
think we were gonna have a shot
Yeah.
on that one.
Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker, man, he the highest AV and she's a 60,
Yeah.
57 million a year. Hey,
Yeah.
man, Dodgers trying to win, man.
They're trying to go with that three-peat. They're ruining baseball.
Yeah.
I don't think they are.
No, lockout's
Dodger
coming.
fan, I'm like, no.
The lockout's coming though. 2027, the lockout's coming.
You think so? The lockout's coming?
100%. They have
Yeah.
to. The
All
owners don't want to go.
You're
no
calling
more.
it. Episode 58. Andy Lira's calling the lockout.
Yeah,
Okay, make sure we
the
record
owners
that,
don't want to
Rafa.
go through this no more.
All right. Make sure you note that, please.
Yeah, the owners don't want to go through this, man. They always want to, but it's all right though, because I mean the players are gonna get salary floors. It's always gonna even out. Like I don't understand why even the spenders are still gonna spend,
Right.
right? And let's say if the floor is 2 mil or whatever it is for that year, would it be 90 million? They're gonna get to that 90 mil and not go over that 90 million. Well, you're gonna have Dodgers and Yankees and those type of teams where it's gonna be like 90 million. Great, we're at fucking 500 million.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
you gotta.
True. Oh, man. Giants got a new manager. Young guy from Tennessee. What's his name again?
Oh, that's
Tony
right.
Tony Watello.
That's right.
I'm a huge fan of him at Tennessee. I like the way he carried himself on the field. Very
they put good
energetic.
coaches around
He's always
him,
trying
too.
to fight people. He's always trying to get tossed. Kind of reminds me of somebody.
It kind of reminds me of
Really energetic kind of guy.
Yeah, good for
And,
go. Yeah. Are you a part of the Giants? Good for
no. Here we go.
No, not yet. Okay.
But they put a great mentors around him.
Yeah,
I
good
think
coaching staff.
Obviously, Buster Posey has something to do with it. Dusty Baker's, in the back, coaching him, mentoring him. So I'm really curious to see how he's going to carry himself in the big leagues. I'm sure he's not going to, I don't know. I could be wrong. Like, he's not.
Well, you got to think about it. Especially if you have a young team, like if they're
Right.
young.
Like, is
and
he
they're
going to be himself or is he going to have to change?
But why would he not want to be himself?
In the big leagues? We'll
Yeah.
see. I want to see.
Well,
That's
you
what I'm
gotta
saying.
see-
I
you
want
gotta
to see
see
that. I want to see
You
that.
got to understand that's what got you there. Like I understand there's this
True.
transition and
Yeah.
this
There
oh,
might
you
be a
gotta
time
stay
because
certain
the way
way.
he acts, someone might get drilled because the way he's acting in the dugout.
Well, they're gonna get drilled either way. Like it just doesn't matter. Just like Trevor Hoffman or whatever, the baseball guy's gonna get
I
you.
can't wait to see this thing.
Like Hoffman is gonna got
right.
pieced up by Miguel
Okay.
Rojas. So I think to me it's exciting. The Giants did it for a reason. Buster Posey and all them said, "Oh yeah, that we need that. Like if there's a way to beat the Dodgers, it's gonna try to beat them with more energy, high this, high that. Because right now we can't go star for star,
No, you can't. Do
right?
that.
But I'll tell you this: who probably won't like that type of thing, Devers. I don't see Devers reacting good to that.
I don't even think he's there anymore.
Is he not there? He's
He
still
is?
there, right? Like so,
The third baseman?
yeah.
I thought he got traded. I thought they.
He's
First
playing
baseman?
first there. Well, he got traded to the Giants to play third. It got moved to first.
Oh, okay.
But like I'm saying, like he doesn't seem like a player like that to would want.
Well, I want to see how these players react to him.
But I know who would get fired up like that.
Who?
What's the dudes that got signed from the Padres? The little lefty. That dude's legit. Never strikes out. Who is it? Arias.
Urias.
That dude would get fired up by that.
Urias or Urias? Yeah,
Nah,
we'll see, man. Another first year coach, Kurt Suzuki. We had him on the podcast
Yes, we did.
last year, I believe. Good luck to you this year with the Angels. Rafa, you're an Angel fan, so good luck to you guys. Shout out to Rafa behind the scenes here with our production. So Kurt Suzuki, I think he's gonna do it.
Yeah, I hope he turns the Angels around.
I
For
sure hope so.
Our skipper's sake. He
Kurt
can't argue with that.
Kurt Suzuki, I think he's going to do great things with the Angels this year. Mark my word. I'm calling it.
If they
I'm
make the
calling
playoffs, that's be insane. Which I don't.
Well, they
just gotta have a winning season.
Exactly, you just gotta have a winning season. That maybe
season.
baby steps. If they make the playoffs, is the cherry on top. But if they have a winning season and a winning record, like, just got to do it. And I think he is. I honestly think he is.
You know what? As crazy as it sounds, because from what we heard and what I've heard is changing the little things in the clubhouse, changing the little things in the field and all that, building that culture. Huge difference,
That's what I'm saying.
Because imagine your coaches or your owners not believing in your resources to develop them. Like, bro, if I go there and I see the Dodgers and I go to the Angels, see the Angels develop, I'm like, bro, why would I even want to go there if you don't even invest into your team? Like,
Right.
that just makes no sense.
I know.
So I'm hoping that Kurt can get in there and be like, yo, like, if you want us to go and for us to do a job here and get to where they were back in the 2000s, then we gotta reimburse into this
You gotta
thing here.
invest. You gotta spend
we
that
have,
money that the OC does have, right, Rob? There's a
definitely-
lot of money out there. In
They
the
definitely
OC.
have it, but they don't have the fans to go there. I'll tell you this: a lot of fans from the Valley
Well,
or
when the Yankees are in
LA
town,
go there.
that stadium sells out.
Oh, of course, and they're all
Of course
Yankee
it does.
fans.
True.
Same
Very
thing with the
true.
Dodgers. Like you go to the Dodgers it's cheaper over there, so they're all
I'm gonna
gonna
start
drive
watching
over there.
Dodger games at the Cosm. Cosm, that what it's
Oh,
called?
Cosmos, yeah,
Cosm, man.
That's the next level.
I'm gonna invest in
Hey,
the dome.
talking to my brother when we were at the Super Bowl, dude, they paid $330 to go see the Rams playoff game in the Cosm.
I know. He told me.
No, they
he told me
crazy,
last
bro.
week. He told me last week.
The heck, bro?
Yeah.
But they said it felt like a playoff
He said he was sending you guys pictures, thinking like showing that you guys were there. He was there.
Man. Nah, he fooled me, but I ain't gonna lie.
That's
300.
I know.
How much were the Super Bowl tickets? Like 1,300,
I don't know.
bro. All that better come. All you can eat, all you can drink, all you can do everything.
Man, this guy here. Come on, man.
Jesus.
Yep, that's pretty cool. The Cosm though. I'm gonna try to go watch.
We gotta go.
it.
I thought we went to go watch the Lakers game. Was it
Lakers,
last year?
Yep.
We gotta go again though.
Yep. Shout out to the Seattle Seahawks, Super Bowl champs. That was a boring game.
It was look it. I don't think
Halftime
it was.
show.
I don't
Bad
think it was
Bunny,
boring.
Juan Homalo was the man. He killed it.
Benito, you know.
Benito,
I think
Benito
he
Bull,
did that.
Benito Bull. I kept seeing on it. He
Yeah.
like absolutely broke the internet.
Yeah, no, it was a concert in the living room. Like I can't hear anything.
Thank
So
God I stayed outside.
So when I rewatched it, I was like, "Damn, okay, I can actually like hear it." It was actually a lot better than it was in the moment because I had mixed feelings and reviews on it. I was like, it could have been better. Just I mean,
I'm
Lady
used to like the
Gaga, I wasn't-
stage. I mean, obviously, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg did a great job here at the SoFi. Kendrick Lamar, is that his
Yeah,
name?
Kendrick Lamar, yeah.
He did an amazing job last year. And then obviously I didn't see no stage. So if you're at the stadium, if you're at Levi Stadium, like you probably couldn't see anything, you can hear everything. I mean, you can say you were there, but I mean, the whole background of it, what it meant, it's pretty cool. I mean,
Yeah.
he brought out some cool people. The boxers were professional boxers that were in the background boxing. The taco guy that came out, they're from East LA.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty cool what he did. Like that was the whole culture of it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
And then he brought the people from New York. Yeah, in New York.
Ronald
La
Acuna,
Botella.
Ronald Acuna was there too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Ronald
Lady
Acuna was
Gaga
there,
and
yeah.
all kinds of people. Man, it was pretty cool. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah, the only one I was like, I mean, cool, I guess Lady Gaga, but it could have been different.
Came in like
to me,
Becky G.
If it's a party and
Could've
we
been
out
like
there
Becky
doing all
G. That would've been nice.
Like,
She was
if
there.
It,
I
if
mean,
it would've
she
been-
was in the suite.
She was there. She was there. If Becky G would have done it, oh my God, would have blew off the roof, bro. That whole stadium would have been jumping.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your living room.
Oh, that too. That too. The living room would have been, oh my goodness. Even though it was already up there.
Oh man, you know what I was watching last Friday, or last Friday and Saturday, Serie de Caribe with my dad. Shout out to Benji Gill and Los Charros, they beat the Tomateros. Which this is the first year ever that they had two Mexican teams because Venezuela couldn't make it, or I don't probably we all probably all know why, but they couldn't be at. So they took two teams from Mexico to go represent the Sede Caribe, and it was pretty cool actually. It was cool to see.
So the two teams that were from Mexico played each other in the championship.
They played each other to see who was going to represent Mexico, and they pretty much took both. The Charros beat the Tomateros, and then they beat them again
In the championship
game for the Sede de Caribe. And Benji Gill does a great job. He's
got the World Baseball Classic in Mexico.
World Baseball Classic.
It's my underdogs, man.
I was so locked in watching that
win
game.
it all.
I was with my dad in the living room, and my brother's texting me. Benji Gill's son, he had an amazing at bat in that last inning. He drew a walk. He was down 0-2. He drew a walk, and then it ended on a wild pitch. Yeah,
that kind of brings up like memories from
right.
Was that when San Pedro lost?
Yeah, so it was crazy. It was good. It's different baseball. World Baseball Classic is coming up.
Who you got?
I got Team USA.
You tripping, bro?
Team USA.
Bro,
they got
win
Scuba
nothing.
and Paul Skeens.
Okay,
That's
there ain't no
two
coaching.
easy
There ain't no
dubs.
flavor in there.
You
bro.
don't need no
there's
coaching
no
when you
They
have
don't
those
the-
guys.
They
You
don't.
don't need no
they don't have the
coaching.
fire. Team USA got no fire under their
Okay.
belt, bro. And we're playing baseball. We're going to fashion show. No, it's called the want
No.
the
Okay,
the
who do you got?
grit.
Who do you got?
I got Mexico, man.
Oh my!
I think Mexico can come out and beat. Bro, first of all, Mexico gave a better game to Japan than USA ever did.
Oh,
So,
I forgot
all
about
right?
Japan. But
So
those guys
don't
ain't
do
throwing,
that.
though. Those
Don't do
guys
that.
ain't
All right.
throwing.
The only reason why I'm calling Japan out is because they don't have half their pitchers pitching.
It don't matter. They have the
Yoshi's
next
not
guy
pitching.
up. They have
Sasaki's
little
not
Yoshi
pitching.
and little Roki Sasaki in the making that's gonna come up. Believe it or not.
You're right.
Yeah, we're gonna find the next guy that throws 100. Like, oh, we'll see you in a couple years.
Yeah, you're right, but
It's going to be a lot of fun. I love watching
Yeah,
that kind
it
of
is.
baseball because they play for something, for obviously for their country, and it's they hit a bomb, they come out of the dugout, in the bigs, you like, cool, high five. But now
Yeah.
it's like now you're playing for your
different,
country. It's
man.
different.
It's-
It's a
it's-
different
it's
feeling.
different.
You know what I mean?
Oh
I can't
my God,
wait.
man.
Can't wait.
And I know we were in Arizona when the last time it happened. We were there watching the game stuff.
That's
Man,
right.
It was amazing, bro. It was so hot though in that Arizona stadium. It was my goodness, bro.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's
It was
right.
hot, bro.
That's right.
Like, holy
That's right.
cow! But it was.
I was
it
at Dodger
good,
Stadium when they beat Puerto Rico, USA. That was
Yeah, but
pretty
you were
cool.
in Miami too.
Was I?
Nah,
No, I was
you
in
were-
Miami.
Lou Acosta was
That
in
was
Miami.
good. Lou
That's when
Acosta,
they had
yeah.
the championship, right? In
Yep.
Miami.
That's right.
Bro, you bring
Yeah.
bro,
Yeah.
that's like
Yeah.
that was like.
Oh,
7
you got
years ago,
Dominican
bro.
Republic. Oh, I mean, it's gonna be so good. I can't wait for this.
Yeah, but the DR they choke, bro.
oh,
They
my
stay
God.
choking. We're not even worried about that. Yeah, well, that flavor choke.
Oh man,
That's too
All
spicy.
right, let's go. We covered a lot. I love this. Episode 58 was great.
Yeah, man. Okay, what's more exciting to you? World Baseball Classic, MLB baseball, college baseball,
College
or high
baseball.
school baseball?
Oh, high school baseball because I'm part of it because I'm in it.
Yeah, but I'm saying like bias aside, like if you're not in it, just like a fan view.
I mean, the World Baseball Classic is a lot of fun, but it's short though. It's like it's a couple weeks or a month.
That's what
a
makes
month.
it so fun.
That's it does make it
Yeah.
fun.
And don't
if I
forget,
can go in
man-
order, I'll probably go World Baseball Classic, high school baseball, college baseball, and then the MLB. MLB is like it's 162 games. You know what I mean? This year I'm gonna do a better job of keeping up though.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna join no fantasy baseball because that's impossible for me to do. But I am gonna keep up with it in the sense of like, okay, like who's doing good, who got hurt, like
Good luck.
Good luck. All right, we'll see. We'll see with that.
Good luck.
Oh my God, who's calling me? Anyways, go ahead, Lira. Take it away, man.
Yeah.
Episode 58. Wake up.
No,
Come on.
thank you guys again for
You got a fresh haircut. Look at you.
to checking us out. Episode 58, first one of 2026, first of many. Like I said, we have a lot of things coming up, and we can't wait to get them out there and do it. Everything's going so fast, so high pace, and we were just like, hey, let's get this one out before season starts, and let's go, let's talk, and let's make it happen. But I hope you guys are excited to see some baseball. It's that time of the year, whether it be the World Baseball Classic, high school, college, MLB. It's all there. And I know this is off the sport, but the World Cup is here. So the World Baseball Classic is going to get you prepared for the World Cup.
Oh, my God,
when it
that's
happens.
right.
So just
here.
know, check it out. Leave us a like, a comment, whatever it is. Subscribe is free. Our goal is at 300. Hopefully we can do that in the next 2 months. But then again, thank you guys a lot. We appreciate it. And for you guys that were excited that we're back, we appreciate you guys, loyal supporters. And this is
Thank
what
you
we
guys
do it
so
for.
much.
But
On
here we go.
Threads.
Episode 48. I mean 58.
58.
We out.
We out.